Well, hello everybody. So apparently the Nestle CEO, Helmut Maucher, died on the 7th of March, 2018. Well, it's good news to me. This is brought to you by Baby Milk Action. Baby Milk Action sends condolences to the family of Helmut Maucher, Nestle CEO from 1981 to 1997. However, while he is being praised as a strong and visionary leader, it is important we not forget the harm he caused to so many children over so many years. Maucher presided over Nestle following the adoption of the International Code of Marketing of Breast Milk Substitutes in 1981, and set the company's policy of refusal to abide by the minimum marketing requirements set by the World Health Assembly. Nestle's response to accusations with public relations cover-ups started with Maucher and Save the Children in China story below, and persists today. Nestle still pretends to be code compliant when it clearly is not, and suggests that more trust and partnership is the answer. Okay. For recent evidence of Nestle's continued harmful marketing of baby feeding products, see this. Now we're going to go to this article. You're just going to have to bear with my little slow computer. Sorry. Okay, at this site, Save the Children. Don't push it. Why the formula milk industry must clean up its act. Breastfeeding saves lives. It absolutely does. It's estimated that 123,000 child deaths could be prevented each year in low and middle income countries if breastfeeding were adopted at close to universal levels. It's so important, all you mommies out there and the daddies. Get those mommies out there to start breastfeeding. It's free, it's convenient, and it's a formula specifically made for your baby. Nobody else's baby, but for your personal baby's needs. So let's read the article. I was reading somewhere else that right now 2/3 of the baby population under 6 months of age is on formula. That's a lot of babies on formula. Come on, new mommies. Start breastfeeding. Okay, let me make this a little bit larger. Alright. Yep. Okay. Hold on. Okay. This is large as I can get to print. So, but the health and lives of millions of vulnerable children are at risk from the rapid growth of the market for baby milk formula. Our new report, Don't Push It, looks at the aggressive marketing activities of 6 global formula milk companies: RB, Abbott, Kraft, Heinz, Friesland Campina, Danone, and Nestle, that together own more than 50% of the market in breast milk substitutes. Okay. The report looks at the scale and impact of these marketing activities. The market for infant formula and follow-on milk formulas is growing at 8 times the pace of the global population. Wow. By 2019, that market will be worth more than $70 billion. This is in spite of an international set of guidelines adopted nearly 40 years ago by the World Health Assembly, designed to protect babies' health. Much of the growth of the formula milk industry stems from powerful marketing campaigns. In some parts of the world, offer gifts to each healthcare worker as incentives to distribute formula. That's bribery. Okay, but then again, the responsibility does go back to the parents of the baby, right? That's ultimately who's responsible, right? You're breastfeeding your baby or you're bottle feeding your baby. That's your decision, your choice. Know that you're harming your child with that formula, or that scientific formula from an unethical company. And if you choose to still, knowingly, put that crap in your baby's mouth, wow, bad parenting. Bad, bad, bad. Okay. I understand, maybe there's some people with medical problems that can't breastfeed. That's fine too, But for those who are perfectly capable, those women out there capable of breastfeeding or even pumping, that is the best thing for your baby. Also, breastfeeding mommies is incredibly important for bonding. Wow, I just totally lost my computer. Just completely and totally crashed on me during making this video. So I have no idea where I was. Oh, I was at the Save the Children, Don't Push It. Okay, now I'm back here. Nestle dumps ethics. Oh, at its AGM. I don't know what AGM is. If any of you know, let me know. But Nestle dumps ethics at its AGM. Ethics and democracy were two key issues at the Nestle shareholder meeting in Lausanne in April. Over 2,000 shareholders were present, and in front of US TV cameras, Nestle was on best behavior, friendly with everyone, publicly welcoming the news on breastfeeding. Unlike smaller companies where shareholders are at least able to get resolutions put on the agenda, I'm going to guess that's the same for pounds. 147 pounds? Okay, is needed to do this with Nestle. Nestle's refusal to turn up at the EU parliamentary hearing illustrates further its lack of respect for democratic procedures. Yeah, okay. They don't have any respect. They have lack of respect. Now they're dumping the word ethic. Okay, so, okay, let me see. IBFAN has attended the AGM. Those are initials. I don't know what they mean. So I feel like I'm just kind of pronouncing the alphabet. IBFAN has attended the AGM since the early 90s when non-Swiss were allowed to own shares after Nestle bought Roundtree. At this year's AGM, Patty Rundell of Baby Milk Action asked the new CEO, Peter Brabeck, a number of questions, including his views on ethics. This is the guy, okay? This is the MFer that said, we have no rights to water. Remember? We have no rights to water. Okay, anyways. Including his views on ethics. Okay, Patty Rundell questioned Mr. Brabeck on his views of Helmut Maucher, his predecessor and now president, in his book Leadership in Action. Tough-minded strategies from the global giant, Maucher said. Ethical decisions which inquire a company's ability to compete are actually immoral. What did he just say? Ethical? Let's highlight this. Ooh. Ethical decisions which injure a company's ability to compete are actually immoral. That doesn't sound right to me. Mr. Brabeck commented, I decided to eliminate the word ethical from Nestle. But in this Natural News article, noted that Nestle takes great pride in its scientific credentials. But they also decided to eliminate the word ethical from Nestle, because it's a word which divides people. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought the opposite. But he says it divides people as opposed to uniting them. What does this jerk know about ethics? Just as much as he knows about science, probably. Just another CEO bully. bullying the babies. And you know what, mamas? Breastfeed. Okay? Jeez. And don't worry, these people say, well, I don't know if I'll produce enough milk for my baby. Yeah, you will. You will. You'll be surprised at what those little boobs can do, women. Alright? I nursed my baby, and, when it's like 25 years ago, he's all grown up. And they had this little club back then called the Itty Titty Bitty Club, or whatever that is. Well, I'm in that club. And I'm going to tell you, I did just fine nursing my baby for 18 months. That's right, extended nursing. Very healthy for the baby. Gives your child the best start possible in life and health. Ethics, if you look into dictionaries, are a set of moral standards within a very specific unit of society. And ethical standards in Britain, Switzerland, Chile, and China vary to a large extent. And because this word is more likely to divide than to unite, we don't talk about ethics at Nestle. We don't talk about ethics. That's what this guy just said. The CEO of Nestle, the new one, because, whoops, this guy just died on the 7th. Okay. Probably, I don't know, whatever, helmet. He probably died of bad name syndrome. Okay, so he says it right down here. We don't talk ethics. Hold on. Yeah, right here somewhere. And because this word is more whatever, where did it go? Anyways, it is true that we do have a social responsibility that corresponds to a global company as opposed to the group interests of one community or another community. This guy's a real dick. I'm sorry. Oops. Sorry. Boy. Hold on. Okay, I found it. We don't talk about ethics at Nestle. Perhaps they should. But we know they won't. Alright. So back over to this natural news article. I'm not going to read it all. And see, this came out March 11th. Nestle called out for, again, false health claims and deceptive marketing in its infant formulas. And I don't really need to go into this. It's kind of repetitive. The baby formula market is worth over $47 billion a year and is expected to increase by a further 50% in the next 3 years. One of the 4 biggest, I'm reading right over here, guys. Okay. The 4 biggest companies raking in the most of these profits, Nestle, of course, Danone, Mead Johnson Nutrition, and Abbott Nestle's, takes the lion's share of the spoils with a massive 22% market share. Wow. While baby formula is one of the planet's fastest growing and most lucrative markets, it is also fiercely competitive with companies allocating massive budgets to marketing campaigns. Boy. Messing with people. Since birth. Okay, again, Nestle, no stranger to controversy. The company was accused and was found guilty of promoting its baby formulas to third world mothers. This article is not a complete article. Alright, if I would have wrote that, I would have added in the fact that hundreds of thousands of babies died. Okay, that's what's missing out of this article. Okay, so I don't know who exactly wrote this. Tracy Watson. Well, if there's a Tracy Watson out there that sees this video, I love your article, but you needed to add in that one point about over 100,000 deaths out in Africa. So anyways, so there's Nestle again. We'll go back on the Nestle boycott. And again, please, if you're gonna have babies, Raise them properly. Alright? You can no longer say you don't know any better. You can't say that. And breastfeeding is the best gift that you can give your baby all the way up into adulthood. Alright, everybody. I think I'm going to end it here. And come back and talk to you soon. I'm having a lot of problems with my screencast-o-matic thing, and I'm, a lot of interruptions, so I haven't been able to make a whole lot of videos lately. Sorry. Working on that problem. But, so I guess this article was about Nestle. Anyways. Beyond this, I'm just babbling. Alright, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Ta-ta.